one focus is about nationalism as enabling the emergence of a modern industrial society, but another is the idea that nationalism is a kind of almost political religion of modernity, that it's a force for meaning. You look back in the past as a guide of how to cope with the problems of the present and perhaps articulate plans for the future. And wartime commemoration plays a big role, because the history of nationalism, unfortunately, has often been a history of war. The emergence of nationalism in the French Revolution wars, you get a triggering of the civic ideal of nationalism in the French Revolution, but equally a counter-ethnic nationalism in Germany, which focuses on worship of ancestors and the worship of an ancient past. It's a kind of religion which emerges as Christianity begins to lose its force. Christianity answers the question, what persists after death? This notion that you achieve immortality through your travails in this world. Well, the nation is seen as a force that's eternal, and that by being part of a nation and contributing to the nation, you in itself achieve a kind of immortality. And those people who are singled out are those who died for the nation, above all in war. They are commemorated as the martyrs, like the Christian martyrs of the past. They die for the nation, they die that others might live. So there's a kind of celebration of wartime sacrifice as a means to inspire the survivors to continued sacrifice for the nation. And this obviously comes to the fore in the great ceremonies after the First World War and the remembrance ceremonies, the poppy. Often the claim is, well, the message of the war is never again. In other words, we must remember the sacrifice of the fallen so we don't have to fight again. So the wartime memory can be ambiguous. It can idealize the martial qualities of the nation, but equally too, particularly in the 20th century, produce a sense of the pity of war and the pity of national sacrifice. But nevertheless, people get heroized because of their sacrifice.